what was the occupation of the ancient Indians? We were one of the foremost agrarian societies of the world. We not only grew crops like rice and wheat for our consumption, we grew cotton for tailoring clothes, we grew opium for preparing special medicines, and traded gold, spices, precious jewels, and more with the world. In fact, we influenced the world trade and economy for many centuries. Up until 1000 CE, India contributed to about 30% of the world GDP, according to economist and historian Angus Maddison. Let us go back to the very beginning. Researchers have found seals of Mesopotamian civilization, that is the present-day Iraq, that shows their local people trading with the people belonging to the Saraswati civilization. As early as 3000 BCE, there was an extensive maritime trade network with Egypt, Mesopotamia, and the other Middle Eastern countries. This shows the advanced shipbuilding capability, knowledge of sailing, and the overland transportation during the period. When the world was in Iron Age, we already progressed to Bronze Age during 5000 BC. 90% of all bronze manufactured in the world came from Bharat during this period. Did you know that at least 2000 years before the Chinese embarked on the Silk Route, we created the tin route connecting Vietnam and Israel? Gold and silver metallurgy were also practiced extensively. In the post-Vedic period, money was lent out for trade with a standard rate of interest of 10%. It could be returned in cash or kind. It is said that Anga flourished in trade and its merchants sailed to Thailand, that is Swarnabhumi, and the southern part of Bharat for business. The Mauryan Empire followed the model of a strong center with decentralized administration. The trade laws made sure that the seasonal products were sold by public notice only. No one was allowed to deal in more than one type of commodity unless the person paid double tax. Also, new stock was to be sold separately and not mixed with the old, else a heavy fine was levied. Ethics in trade was kept in check. The Mauryans also built a great royal highway spanning 1600 kilometers in length, connecting the capital Patliputra with the Takshashila and the northwestern frontier. Another long road of great commercial importance ran through Kashi and Ujjain and linked the capital with the great seaports of the western India. Agriculture and trade prospered during the reign of Satavahanas in the central Bharat. The traders had their own guilds or sanghas. Foreign trade happened via the famous port of Supara, Broj, and Kalyan. We exported cotton, textiles, spices, and imported wine, glasses, and other items of luxury. To encourage the trade, the Satvahana kings struck numerous coins in gold, silver, copper, and bronze. Did you know the Satavahanas were the first Indian kings to mint their own coins? The Arabs earned their living becoming the intermediaries who carried muslin and Indian spices from the southern Indian merchants in their boats to Africa and the neighbors, Greece and Rome. Egypt got ebony and precious stones and the garments of the royal linen from South India. Did you know that Indian goods were sold at 100 times its original price in these countries? In 77 CE, Pliny, who was a Roman commander and author of the history, lamented that Indian trade was depleting the Roman treasury. The Roman Senate even considered banning the use of Indian cotton in the toga that Roman citizens wore because it was so expensive to afford. The Parthian kingdom, Korkai, was the center of pearl trade. Periplus, the ancient trading document of the Greeks and Romans, mentions that the pearls that were inferior to what was used by the Indians were exported in great quantities. Pearls were woven along with the nice muslin cloth before being exported. By 200 BC, the pearl industry expanded to include the cheaper stones and the glass beads. From Arikamedu, we traded both pearls and beads as far as the Philippines to the east and as far as the West Africa to the west. India traded with China too. Their sugar was called Sini and the silk was called Sinan. We imported these and in exchange exported incense, red coral, costers and pepper. South Indian ports connected China with the Western Asia. With their superior naval fleets, Cholas established peaceful maritime trade environment in the Indian Ocean. In the eastern lands, the Pala Empire had iron ore in plenty. They knew the process of smelting ore and became famous for manufacturing the double-edged swords. Bengal traded the finest quality cotton fabrics with Arabs and Chinese. Gur, that is jaggery, produced in Bengal was exported too.
The Hindu festivals are very integral part of Hindu way of life, which gives us ample opportunities to celebrate life and connect it to divinity. As a result, the Hindu festivals maintain the economy of the people, of the nation at large. Because every month we will have 1 or 2 celebrations. Now this is the most beautiful part of it. The monotonous life gets a break with some kind of a celebration, and the celebrations are so well designed to sustain the economy of everybody. In Gujarat, Makara Sankranti is celebrated by flying kites and sharing sweets with new clothes. In South, Makara Sankranti is celebrated by buying a new pot, boiling new rice, fresh rice. So new clothes is purchased across Bharat, and pots are purchased in 3 southern states. Sugarcane is purchased in 3 southern states. Just imagine a farmer, a potter, a weaver is benefited by a simple Hindu festival, along with the rituals, the flowers which we need, the coconut reapers which we need. So every person in the community gets benefit. And this way, constantly having festivals, every month 1 or 2, keeps the Indian economy very strong. Many people in the world must be wondering why this economy doesn't collapse. It cannot collapse because we have connected economy with religion and festival and celebration. Just imagine 1 billion people buying new clothes for Diwali. 250 grams of sweets for each person. Gold. What would be the economy? Mainly in West Bengal and Greater Assam, Durga Puja is well celebrated. In this place, if you see Durga Puja, the economy says that this time 32,277 crores of rupees were generated, were circulated for creating the pandals, etc. Celebration of these festivals maintains Indian economy well. And our rishis had the foresight that bring religion and economy together and celebration together and take care of every member of the society. So, celebrating Hindu festivals is progressive, not regressive. It supports our economy.
Since ancient times, trade flourished in Bharat, irrespective of the incessant battles. We had the upper hand in the world trade. This wealth was not obtained by conquest or looting as the Europe or America did, but by the more natural and a peaceful method of commerce. The foreigners could only feel privileged to do business with Bharat, but could never imagine disrupting the political scene or even dream of invading Bharat.